There are a lot of influencers out there that have done the research and done a lot of studying. The majority of them haven't. A lot of them are lying too, unfortunately. I feel so bad. Hi, my name is Adrienne Leek, and I am a licensed hairstylist of 22 years. I am a product tester for a lot of the black hair care companies that you know and love. And today, I'm here to talk to you about 6 ingredients that the YouTubers, scientists, and some of these hair care companies have lied to you. Not even the ones I work for though. Maybe not lied, but not necessarily giving you the full 411. So that's what I'm here to tell you today. So formaldehyde is a preservative, and it has been found in lots of our products, including our nails and skincare products, hair products, things like that. One of the biggest places that we found it in is our keratin treatments. And a lot of our naturals really like to get keratin treatments if they like to wear their hair straight a lot. And what happens with formaldehyde, it is a big irritant. They opened the bottle and immediately I could feel the membranes in my throat and my nose swell. And then when they started to flat iron and add heat, it got worse. And so what they found is it was causing respiratory issues with stylists that were using these keratin treatments. And if you're going to use a keratin treatment, make sure that it is at least organically derived, but even better than that, move over to an amino acid treatment or just get your hair straightened. Second ingredient, Petrolatum. We all know it by its brand name, Vaseline. Or as Madam C.J. Walker would call it, waterproof hair. So back in the day, it was one of the only things that we had that we could use that would help to straighten our hair when we were wanting to wear it straight, in straighter styles. It's not a necessary ingredient anymore. And what we found over time is that things that have that in their ingredients can actually clog your follicles, your pores, if you're putting it on your face, and it will smother your cuticle. And so we have to just be mindful of products that carry anything that's going to suffocate or cause what I call cuticle blockage. There are a lot of influencers out there that have done the research and done a lot of studying. The majority of them haven't. A lot of them are lying too. Unfortunately, I feel so bad because in my industry, I have to deal with a lot of influencers, and some of the ones that I'm very close to, they are honest, and I make sure that they're honest. But a lot of them out there are not telling us the truth. A lot of them are wearing extensions in their hair and telling you that it's their hair and telling you all of these crazy things to do. So be mindful of the influencer that you're watching. The other thing is make sure you have a licensed stylist in your pocket. So you'll do well to make sure that if you have questions that you have a licensed professional that at the very minimum you can call or email or text or DM and get that information from them and make sure that it's correct information. Oh, so there's so many different types of alcohol. There are fatty alcohols and then there are drying alcohols, which we tend to use in our products for preservatives. Things like hairspray, holding sprays, gels, things like that typically will have some form of a drying alcohol in it, and you want to stay away from that because it will absorb the moisture from your hair over time. If it's a fatty alcohol, that's fine because that's actually what's adding moisture to the hair, but if it's not, then you want to steer clear of that. So sulfates are sometimes necessary. However, in all things, anything done in excess is bad. So for me, I am not an anti-sulfate person, but I am a moderation person. Sulfates can be harsh, and what they'll do is they'll dry out the hair and they'll dry out the skin, and you'll find yourself thinking you have dandruff, and it's not dandruff, it's just literally the shampoos that you're using are a little too strong, too harsh for your skin. And so that's why people have started to steer away from them. Even though sulfates, can be bad, they can also be good. So making sure that we understand that there is balance, when it comes to our hair care. But there's this thing out now that talks about, like everybody's talking about protein sensitivity. Somebody even called it a syndrome, protein syndrome. That's a medical condition, not a hair condition. And I keep hearing this and I'm like, what the heck is protein sensitivity? Oh, well, I can't use protein in my hair because it breaks my hair off. Well, it sounds like you use too much. So you need to stop using it and use moisture now. You have to balance. Even when I do protein treatments in the salon, I still balance it out with a moisturizer because the hair can't take too much of anything. You have to make sure that everything is in balance. So yeah, protein sensitivity is not a thing. Silicones. It's such a taboo topic right now. I have some scientist friends that I can call, so I don't know the actual scientific term, but those that do will know what I believe is D4, D5, and D6 are the silicones that they're really considering pulling and banning. However, there are other silicone or silicone derivatives that are still good. Like, we're told that we shouldn't put silicones in our hair and that we should use humectants. And a lot of people don't know that with humectants, if there's no moisture in the air for it to pull from, it's pulling it from your hair. And so a humectant can dry your hair out over time, especially Afro curly hair. A lot of people are, against it because you hear things saying that it causes, uterine cancer. In heavy doses, sure. Anything, again, done in excess can be bad. You drink or eat too many lemons, you're gonna be sick. You take too much iron, you're gonna be sick. You're gonna be constipated, but you're gonna be sick. So things that can be good for us can be bad if it's done in excess, and things that are considered bad aren't necessarily bad if we're not overusing them. So make sure you click that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.